The AI landscape is changing incredibly quickly, almost daily. I mean, I find it difficult to keep up at times, and most other people do as well. There's just so many open questions about the role of AI in the workplace and what it means. But what is undeniable is just the pace of change. The models are getting better, the products are getting more capable, the use cases are becoming more practical, and the expectations of teams they're rising so quickly. And I'm sure many of you are feeling this directly. You may be getting asked by your CEO, your executive team, your board, your clients, what are we doing with AI? Where does it fit? How can we use it to move faster, to improve quality, to drive efficiency, and to get better outcomes? And listen, that pressure is real. I feel it. Because yes, there is huge opportunity here. AI can help teams to do things that previously would have been too difficult, too expensive, or even impossible in many instances. But there is a lot of uncertainty, and it's worth recognizing that. Teams are being asked to move faster. Leaders want clear answers to questions that nobody has real answers to just yet. And the tools are changing faster than the workflows around them. And I think that creates a real tension for a lot of teams and where they're sitting right now. Nobody wants to be left behind, but at the same time, nobody wants to get it wrong either. It's a really difficult spot to be. And that's really before we get into the creative work, where the questions, they get much sharper, much more pointed. When AI moves into the creative process, which is kind of where we live, it doesn't just ask questions about productivity. It starts to create questions about quality, control, trust, brand, and taste. Because creative teams are not just asking, can AI make something? I mean, it's quite obvious that it can at this point. The harder question is whether that output is actually useful. Is it good enough to ship? Can we refine it? Can we control it? Can the team trust it? Can it stay on brand? And maybe more importantly, who decides what good looks like? Because creative work is not just about production. It's about judgment. It's about taste. It's context. It's knowing what to keep and what to change, what to push and what to throw away. And I think there's a lot of creative teams that feel that tension right now with AI. Don't get me wrong, there is real excitement because of the pace of change, the speed that you can do things, but speed on its own can be dangerous. It doesn't solve all problems. In fact, speaking from experience, it actually creates more problems in some instances. Yes, you can create more work, more versions, more options, more directions. But if you can't shape the work, if you can't control it, if you can't make it consistent and useful, then you haven't really solved or improved the creative workflow. You've just created more output to manage, more noise.